Welcome, everybody, to another episode of The Queen of the Hill. I'm in the booth here with Sean Gretzinger today. We've got Laura Link. She's been our champion now for
Oh
five.
boy. Yeah, at least.
Five. Yep. They did already. They
Oh,
legged.
okay.
They legged, and Laura actually got the leg. Anyway, so she's being challenged this week by Randi Olesen. Randy's out of Charlie's, it looks like, so it must be Fond du Lac
Oh,
area.
yeah. That would be Charlie's. Yep.
Yep.
For Fond du Lac, yep.
Representing, wearing the shirt, and as you see, Laura's got her that's oh, I mean, I think it's where Terry Beck plays out of. I can't think of the name of the place. Milwaukee.
Not Romines.
No,
No.
it's oh my goodness. I really like playing
Sorry,
there.
I'm
and
not.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
not helping.
I feel bad that I'm not thinking of the name.
Is it on the front of her shirt?
Nope. That's
Okay.
a remembrance of Pete Hurd. who also played
Yeah.
out of there.
Yes.
Why can't I think of the name?
You'll think of it. Well,
I'm
we're
an old
just
man.
it's the way our brains work. They are playing 8-ball. It will be a race to 6. It is winner breaks. I think in some of the other matches there has been some confusion in the last few weeks, but on the stream it's winner breaks. It's not handicapped event.
Yeah, right. All right, welcome, Al. How you doing? Everybody else, welcome. Make sure you shepherds. Thank God.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You got it.
Jeez. Not for the life of me was that coming into my head for some reason. But anyway, so Laura representing for Shepherds, and we got Randy representing here for Charlie's. So both outstanding pool venues. Have you been? So you've never been to Shepherds?
I have not. And you know what goes through my mind is, and I know Wisconsin is a big pool state and there's lots of good places to play around the state. How do you think we match up to the other states with what we have available for pool?
I'd say we probably are pretty strong.
I would say.
I can't imagine that there's a lot of places that have more options in the
Right.
state than we do. Some bigger venues.
Yeah.
I know I go other places and there's some real big places.
Well, Randy chose the 4. Unfortunately, that moved her 3 in a tough spot.
Oh, how
Oh,
about we get a
let's look at-
bigger screen for us to
Let's
look
look at the
at?
screen. I
Uh-oh.
think she's looking at the
What's going on?
6.
That's not what no, I can't see anything. Well, let's see. Disable. There we go.
Rolled her into a little bit of trouble. She can't see the 7. I'm wondering. She can. I can't see. She's playing a safety.
That part I did get
she
right.
can see the
Al
3 ball,
Jordan.
yeah.
I did say Pete
Yeah.
Hurd's shirt, by the way. Yeah.
I think she wanted to sneak on the rail and get behind that 14, and it kind of hit the 3 ball a little too full. So Laura's got a good look at the table, and my guess is she'll maybe start with that 9 ball.
Stripe's the problem, huh? Why don't we get to I'm a little slow today.
That's okay.
I was getting yelled at by Al Jordan's first thing here. It's okay, Al. No, I wasn't sleeping.
She's
I
going
was
to get
working.
that she's going after that 14 after this 10. She's going to remove her little issue.
It
the only
goes,
issue
I
she
guess.
has. It does
now
go.
that
It
I-
goes past
now
the
that I look at it
3-1,
from this
yeah.
side. So really good angle.
Yeah. She left herself
This is
really
nice. If you look at the way this pattern is, she's got 2 balls on this end, a transition ball to get her down to the other end, and then the 8 sitting right back
in
the middle of the table.
wide
So
open. Yeah.
it's kind
I
of
would be very surprised if we didn't see Laura run these right here.
This is the shot. She's
this
got to
is a
come off
shot.
this
Yep.
5 okay.
Yep.
And I think I'd just draw the heck out of this, to be honest with you. That way you're drawing kind of off that 5. Just get you back out in the middle. Should avoid the double kiss that way and not go flying everywhere. She's going
Right.
forward. That makes me a bit nervous.
Oh.
Yeah, it was tough.
And how many
Look
times
at where she
has-
ended up, though.
Oh,
Even if she
yeah,
made
yeah,
that ball,
yeah.
she was sitting.
She's yeah.
Well, maybe she's got the 12, but I think I would have just drawn. I would have hit real low on that ball just to push everything away from the cue ball because you knew you had that 15 kind of sitting in the side.
Right.
Oh, thank goodness this one's not full because I got 2 coffees and one's probably not very good.
Well, the other one's probably not very hot anymore. I brought
Yeah,
it when I came in. I came a
it's
little
all right.
early today.
My dad taught me how to drink cold coffee. This isn't even coffee.
Actually,
This
no,
is like
that's
dessert.
true. No, I
really.
know that's true. No, I like it. If it cools off in the cup, I'll just throw it over ice later on. It's good that way.
So we have 4 new juniors today.
I
3
saw
of
that.
them. 3 of them are young ladies.
girls.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 of them
good.
are my grandkids.
Okay.
And then well, Nolan is also. So actually 3 of the new kids are, but 2 of the girls are. But the other one is actually Wendy's granddaughter.
Okay, I saw her in the back
And
room playing
Her name
with
is
Wendy.
Shay, and she's good. But Nora is 12, and she really she's taken to this a little bit. So I think
I watched her stroke the ball before, make a nice cut on a stripe down the table.
she's learning. But the
Mhm.
mechanics are the big thing, and she picked
Right.
them up fairly naturally. So we'll see how that goes. But always good
Well,
to
that
have
was an unfortunate scratch by Randy. So now this gives Laura a chance.
more queens in the training.
Yeah,
Right.
perfect. I know Patrick had if you're a lady interested in playing and you don't know much about the queens, check out that link. Patrick Glynn runs the show, and I know he had been looking for more people to fill in a couple open slots in February.
Oh boy,
I do think Lori Van Cooey did respond to him
she
with one
did.
of the
She's going to
weeks.
play
Yeah.
the 11th, I think, is
Mhm.
correct, in February. Yep.
Yeah, Lori's a
Well, that
good
is a
competitor.
very unusual miss, and not hit like that was hit about as weak as I think I've ever seen Laura hit a ball.
Yeah.
Even if she misses, she seems to always have full effort. And
Right.
that one, she looked like she just kind of let up on it.
Well,
So-
she rolls down that 3-1 combination goes.
Yeah, it's tough from here because you can't really get any forward motion on the 3, so you
Right.
gotta.
Yeah, that's true.
It's gonna come kind of.
Back to the middle of the table and leave her tough unless she does something.
You just gotta
To
draw
roll
out of
around
this. So
here.
you gotta really draw and push that ball forward as far as you can. See, top is gonna leave her tough here on
Yeah.
this shot.
Yep.
She made it, but it's gonna
Mhm.
leave her tough.
And she's going to be hooked besides. And you don't want to give Laura Link a ball in hand with 4 little ducks and the 8 ball.
Especially after she's already probably a little frustrated with a couple of her
Well,
misses. So
exactly.
her focus
Yeah,
will go up
I
a
think
bit.
she gave Randy the requisite number of chances, and she's going to be determined when she comes back to the table.
Mr. Wynn checking in the chat. What's going on, Fong? How are you?
Good morning, Fong. Hope you guys. What does he hope us, guys?
He says, "Good morning, guys. See you later."
Oh, see you later. Okay. Oh, see you guys later. Got it. So Fong must be running the 8 ball today.
Yep. I still think that you should pronounce his last name the way that I pronounce it. That doesn't look like Wynn to me.
How would you pronounce it?
Nguyen.
Nguyen.
I think he should change it. Sounds cooler my way. Win.
Actually, you're a pool player and your last name sounds like Win. That's
I think
That's kinda
I think
good.
he just made that up. I don't think it's really
Fong.
pronounced
Did you
that
make
way.
that up?
He just wanted to win.
Yeah.
Fong wins. No, that's my name. See? Look how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Liar. Anyways, all right. Laura working their magic here as she normally does. Got a little funny. She's got a. I don't know what she's going to do here, but
Just gonna try to hold it for the side.
few
A little
choices.
bit of inside. Nope. Nope.
Yes, she did. She
Oh,
was a
she
little funny. I mean, I
did.
hate to. Wasn't tough, and it's not normally something she'd have trouble with.
The good
but
news for Laura is Randy's got a tough one here. And I don't know, her best opportunity is going to be to kick at
I
it.
think so too. I don't like this bank at all.
Because she can't leave. She's got no safety.
If that 3 had just a little more room off the end rail there, I would probably
Bank it
tell her that
back,
bank
right.
is perfect. But
Yeah.
it's pretty. You got to drill
I
it
know.
with a lot of inside if you're going to try and make that bank. I think
Mhm.
she should kick this ball. It's almost even. I mean, the thing that makes the rails or the banks kick shots easy is when they're the same distance off the side rail,
Right.
because now it's just a 50-50 center ball. When it starts getting tricky is when that cue ball's at the mid diamond
Yes. Yes.
and
And
the
you have
three
to
ball's at
adjust.
the first diamond.
Right.
You have to make those
Yep.
adjustments.
Shorten up the
But here it's
angle.
a pretty safe kick,
Right.
Yeah, she's going to be pretty close to right there on that diamond, because although she's forward just slightly with that cue ball, so she's got the right spot.
Do you always on kick shots, something like this, and just asking, curious,
She
do you
should
tend
roll
to
this
put a
ball.
little bit of inside on just to account for playing off the rail? Oh, that was a nice
Good
attempt.
hit.
Yeah, it was.
She got it on the right rail, but I don't know if it's going to matter now.
Right.
Flora, this 11 first.
So back to that question. Do you tend to play it with a
I
little bit of
center ball.
center ball?
I try.
Okay.
It depends on if I'm rolling it or hitting it.
Right.
If you're rolling the ball, center ball as much as I can.
Okay.
And then if I'm going to strike the ball, I tend to play it short and then spin into it
Okay.
a little bit more. All right, Laura, shaking the rust
Thinking
off.
that's enough of this. That's what she's thinking.
Thinking if you give me 18 shots at the table, I am out every time.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
So Laura puts the first one down. First score on one zip.
Well, I tell you, Randy had some positives out of that.
She did.
She didn't. She can't feel horrible about that game.
Yeah.
She had a couple of good little runs in there, and then she just got herself in trouble near the end.
And the other advantage is this is her first time on the stream, and this is old hat for Laura.
I'm trying to see Pete's shirt clearer. I haven't seen it very well. All I can see is the 8-ball, and then I can't tell what's in the middle of it. I finished up the design for the shirts for WSPA. Did I show you those?
Did. Oh, great.
So the singles, we got all the design work done. That one kind of reminds me, just because I've got a big 8-ball in the top like that, kind
Okay.
of. But you can see it before almost anyone else.
Good. And when will they be available for sale? Yeah,
First day of the tournament.
Oh, okay.
We print
okay.
them there.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Right. Where is it?
So Laura has put down a stripe. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to get one of those.
Yeah, I think they turned out neat.
Yeah. And she is choosing, I think, to start with solids, but she's got a reach, so now she's rethinking.
I mean, you almost could. I'd almost be tempted to start with a 6 and get that uncleared out first, but
Yeah.
I like leaving this because there's nothing in the way for either one of these balls.
Right.
No, you
Well, she's in
definitely
a
gotta-
very nice position to get that 4 off the table.
Gotta be careful not to push the 3 into a bad spot, depending. She should miss the 3, though.
A little bit of low left. Can she dance around the backside of the 3?
I think I'd wait, to be honest.
You would?
I know
Okay.
she thinks she should play it here, but
Yeah.
I think I'd probably wait. I'd play the 1.
Yeah, because
Six
using the
come
7
over
or
for
the
the 3,
5, she's got position to get back on the 3.
But she's
And that
right
8
there.
ball goes.
Why wait when you can do it now?
I
she
guess.
says. But this is tough.
Mm,
This isn't dead easy. 7 balls, probably the safest ball.
right.
3 balls, probably the right ball. Just she's leaving herself angles where she's got to keep moving stuff.
Right.
That's what you don't like to do.
Exactly. Well, that 3 goes down to the corner
Still
pocket
makes
now,
it,
which
yeah.
she's maybe going to need to get on the 5.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be a trickier
It
pattern
did.
here
It
for
got
sure.
to be trickier for her.
Because the one's
That's
the easy
absolutely,
shot here,
yeah,
but
it
not
is.
necessarily going to lead you. She could draw up for the 5 right
I
now,
think,
even.
yeah.
Didn't quite get there.
Well, now we might see a draw on the 3 ball.
But then you're coming to set for the
I
8
guess you
off
are.
of the 6.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
Yeah, now she's got to think.
a little late for that.
Though, sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes amateur pool, you just,
Wow.
you find yourself in these situations and you got to make it work.
She's going to come out great on that shot.
Wow.
She's going to be able to push into the 8, maybe the edge,
Yes.
push it out of there, and slide over for the 6.
See, she's working her magic.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It looks like she should be able to catch the edge of the 10 or
That
the
would
8.
be nice if she could push the 10 out of the way. Then she's got clear sailing.
10 would be
That would be
ideal,
ideal.
but you wanna
Yes, ideal to move the 10 and leave the 8 right where it is.
hit either one of them.
Oh, look
Look at that
look
shot.
at that.
How'd you hit it? Yeah, good job
Oh,
there.
that was well done, Laura.
No, this is a little tough
It
yet.
is
You
a
got to
little
hold it.
tricky. Yeah, to hold.
She's going to go back and forth, it looks
Okay.
like. Doesn't want to try and dig that
Right.
deep. Oh,
she was trying to hold it. Mm-hmm.
Well, Randy, happy to get a shot.
Yeah,
Gotta play
Randy's
smart
first time
here.
at the table.
I think I'd play that combination not because I was guaranteed to make it, but because you're going to leave her tough if you
Yeah.
just roll this
Yeah.
one. And you open everything up, and you might make it.
Yeah, because it looks like there's not even a lane for the 6 between the 8 and the 9 or the 9 and the 10. So they are, as Patrick Glynn calls them, beach balls there. If she can break up her combination there.
Yeah, it's tough. She
And it
doesn't
could
have
go.
the right. Yeah, she doesn't have the right angle
She
here for
doesn't.
the break. I don't think, but maybe she can catch it if she misses the 9.
Oh, no, the worst possible result.
Andrew Bundy, #1 fan, liking and sharing.
Good morning, Andy.
Thank you, by the way, for the donation. He dropped some money in the box for juniors.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Laura, just going to stun this up table a bit.
Yes, Al, we were late this morning. I don't know if Kendall addressed that. We had a little
Yeah.
technical difficulty, a little
Yeah,
bit.
I said he yelled at me first time.
Yeah,
Look at-
we were actually here early. Just
Not
a little
just-
bit of
Not just 2 excited exclamation points,
Yeah.
like 3.
yeah, like
pissed
really
off.
scolding.
Right,
Like
yeah.
what is going on here?
I don't know. All right, Laura put this down for 2. And she
Oh, boy.
is, boy, it's about as rough as I've seen her.
Start.
Doesn't miss
yeah.
most of those.
Yeah.
Safety.
That would be
Safety.
the smart play.
Yeah. Roll
Just
up
push into that 13, move it a little bit.
13 or the 15.
Yeah.
either one. I like the 13
I like the
better,
13. You got more to hide behind with that 11. I think with a 15, I'd be afraid I'd pop it out. Randy's thinking.
It's neat to see. Damon really enjoys this game. He's trying to help teach also.
Oh, I know.
Well, that's going to work out. She left. Well, I don't know. I guess Laura can see that to the right. She'll probably miss the one
She'll-
she just missed.
yeah,
and
and
this
fire
one she'll
this
drill
one
stack
in,
in
yeah.
center pocket.
Damon just said to Mark, "Don't you want somebody to shoot against? Let's shoot."
Oliver's eating, and I was wondering what happened to Oliver. She banked that, huh?
She did.
I think, Al, you're going to have to show up here and buy Laura some shots, possibly. Maybe a little Jack Daniel this morning. Well, now she's not in a position where she has a safety shot, so now she has to
Right.
play aggressive. I mean, not
And it's
say
not to say
you
that she
always
couldn't
have a-
get out.
yeah.
I mean, that 13-15
pretty tough.
combination will go if she can get herself over here on the rail. Well, you can. It's trickier, but the 11, 13, 15 also
Looks like
works
what
if you're
she's looking at
perfect.
because she doesn't
Yeah.
really like the 12, doesn't
Yeah.
really like the 9.
Yeah, and the 9 is a back cut.
I think she's probably going to be stuck playing the combination.
I'd like to see her put this combination in. Come on, Randy. Oh, she's going for maybe blocking the pocket instead and leaving Laura long. Yep. She's going to try to cut that 12 down the rail. That's a tough shot.
It'll work out well if she makes it.
It will.
Mm.
Oh, not enough.
Now that combination goes like nothing.
Yeah, now it does.
But I don't think it matters. But I've said
I think
that
I would have
before
gone for
already,
the
you know.
combination there. But that's me. All right, so that got a little ugly at the end, but Laura is on the board with 2.
A little is a nice way to say it. It's pretty ugly.
Yeah, it was. Oh. I do notice it did not get any warmer in this booth from last week.
I just dressed warmer.
I'm going to
got
grab my sweater.
2 shirts on. I'm good.
Did I see Malcolm back on the roster this week?
Yeah, he's playing.
Awesome.
Yep.
I've been watching his match from a couple of weeks ago. I haven't gotten through it yet,
It's crazy.
but I'm at the point yet where he's down quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Even to that point, though, he played pretty good.
Yes, yes. Some really nice bank shots. You can tell he knows what he's doing when he's banking.
I just want to see him
Wow.
kick Jimmy's butt.
Yep. Wow.
I hope you're listening, Jimmy.
Yeah. Oh boy, she spread these out nice. Look at that table. Who wouldn't want to look at that table?
I would say that no matter who he was playing. I just want to see him win. I just really do. I just want him to showcase
Jimmy, we're
how he
picking
can
on
play.
you.
He's used to it. What do they call him?
CMFJ. Cool Jimmy. With a few other adjectives thrown in.
Expletives, yeah.
Yeah. Expletives, yeah.
Which one doesn't anybody like? Everybody left these in here.
Oh, let's see. What's left?
The blue one. What is the blue one? Is that a crunch?
Oh, those are dark sea salt caramel.
Oh, that's probably why. Sea salt.
Delicious. Oh, really? Oh, sea salt. Don't give me that
Salt,
look with your
salt, caramel, and chocolate do
is
not go
awesome.
together. No,
Oh,
no.
the best. Absolutely the best.
Chocolate and caramel? Absolutely.
No, you got to throw a little salt in there.
Just wrecks it. For me. Well, I tell you, that 8 ball is about the only issue, and I don't know that it goes past the 13. It's tight.
It is tight.
So she may have to try and bang around
She's
into
going to
there.
look at it right
right
now, which
now.
means she doesn't really want to take the 6 off the table. That's her key ball. If it goes, yeah, she's looking. She was looking at the side. Did you see that? So she must not like the.
Yeah, I think
getting
you
past
run
the
into the
13.
11 here. I think
Yeah.
she's going to try and push that 11 up and change some things around.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's right. And then she's looking to have that 7 in the side if she She didn't get the 7 on the side. She got the 8 out,
She did.
but
I don't think it goes to the upper left, but wide open to the right. But didn't leave herself anything easy on this shot.
Oh, they're here, Patrick. You can have them. There's 4 of them.
Oh, good.
I left them here
Patrick,
last week. Why
there.
didn't you guys eat them last week?
Yeah.
The world.
Look at that.
L. Jordan,
That-
where's Rayanne? I agree.
Yes.
think Rayanne needs to
we've
get
been
in
talking
here.
about that. Where
Patrick,
are you,
is Rayanne even
Rayanne?
signed up? Since you're listening, I might as well ask. I don't know. Is it just me, or is that drooly face emoji like one of the just weirdest things on the planet? It's just weird. I just
It
every
is.
time I
It is
see it, I
kinda
just kind of go,
Oh, yeah.
that's not appetizing. I don't ever use it like for my food ads on
Right,
Facebook. I don't
right.
ever use it because I don't think it's appealing at all. I use the starry eyes. you know?
Yes. No,
Or
I
love
agree.
eyes.
It isn't. It looks kind of slabbery.
Like it looks like it should be the
Oh,
symbol
look
for
how
like
pretty.
a
How pretty that shot was.
TBI, traumatic brain injury
Yeah.
symbol.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's what it looks
Mm.
like. The guy's like, yeah.
Well,
All right, 8 in the
those
corner.
shots were more like the Laura we know. Put him
Yeah.
right center pocket, rolling them in, setting herself up for the next one. Was nice. Oh, she's just. And now her 8-ball's in a tough spot. So Randy can go to work here.
Patrick getting a little excited because he hit send before he finished his sentence.
Oh, that happens to me too.
That was maybe too complex of a joke, sorry.
Oh, so Patrick might get her to fill in, and he's got an opening. That would be great. I love to watch Rianne play.
Isn't it Rayanne? I'm just checking.
Pardon me?
Isn't it Rayanne?
Didn't I say Rianne? Did I just say it
You
so
said
fast?
I think.
I did not.
We got it recorded.
Okay, I talk fast, but it's Rayanne.
Okay.
All right. Come on, people, help me out here.
I'm
Who's
only saying
right?
because
Did
I
say
screwed
wrong?
it up over and over. I've said it wrong forever. And now I just think of a ray of sunshine and then I
Yes.
remember. Man, this is a little tougher than the last one she had.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Can you help me with these shots? Shooting over a ball? Just
Oh, yes.
terrible.
I just told
You
you how to do
no.
that.
I know you've told me, but it hasn't helped me because I'm
Did you
not
try loosening
executing.
up your backhand?
I have.
Didn't
I
work.
really think about that. And then you know what happens? I hit the cue ball 2 inches and I give them all a hand.
You got to drop it through.
Yeah.
Even if you hit it hard, just loosening up that
Yeah.
backhand. I think it helps.
Well, I'm sure it does. I just not perfected it.
This has got to go. I don't think this goes straight, so I think this has got to go like off the rail, off the 13.
I do not know the answer to that. She's lining it up like it goes past the 13. But I don't think you want to fire this. I think it's got to be slow rolling to get a chance to drop.
Patrick, I should have asked you to come in early. I got grandbabies to go and do birthday party stuff with, but I didn't think about it. I'm not a pre-planner very well.
You do know it's 4 minutes to 12.
Yeah, I got time. They're just finishing up right now.
Okay.
They're still playing their
Okay.
matches. So we're waiting for that to happen.
Yeah, Patrick, if you want to come in
Maybe
early.
maybe I'll talk Mason since he'll be done with juniors.
Okay, that would work. Mason.
Maybe if you asked him, it'd
I
be even
will.
easier. Yeah. Hey, Mace. I'm assuming you're playing the tournament today, right? That's why. Were you planning on it, or were you coming over?
I'm just gonna stop for a second. I don't know.
Oh, well, we're doing it here too. You know what I mean? So then you can play and do that. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
No. I'll have to go to YouTube to do it. See,
Hang
now
on,
we
Laura.
got we got
Sorry,
distracted.
We got distracted. I apologize. We got distracted for a second. He's going to go to YouTube and watch it, and then we'll let you know. So just chill. We'll come out and talk to you. Yeah.
I wish they'd just have a ref come out. It'd be better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and let's see. So here we are, and she's trying to see if it was a split hit.
Right.
What do we say out there? Anybody else have an opinion? I didn't see it. I need opinions. Split hit, good hit. What happened?
I'm going to.
I'm about to see right here.
I heard somebody say. Oh.
Yeah,
That was you.
that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh boy, I gotta watch that again. That's hard to say. I think she hit the 10 first, honestly.
Okay.
If I watch this, here, you look.
Okay.
Okay, so I think you can tell better on the overhead,
Okay.
but watch.
Watch the overhead.
Oh, I don't know. No, that time I don't know.
Watch it one more time.
I wish I had it on big screen. Man, that is something. What are we voting out there? Has anybody got a guess? I think it's good.
I think it's good.
I'm going to call it good.
Okay. Laura, Kendall's calling it a good hit.
I'm going to call it good. I'd probably get some arguments. Chris can post that one up there and see what people think, because I can't hardly tell. I would say tie goes to the win or to the shooter there,
Right.
and I think at my first glance I thought possibly she caught the 10 first, but then when I watched it times after, yeah, Al says good. I mean, we'll still take votes even though I called it, because I tell you, it was not one I would want to call for a bunch of money. If we would have been paying attention, we would have been out there and filmed
Well,
it.
we could hit the button to
That too.
watch it a couple of times and get everybody else's opinion on it too.
Yeah, stunned off the 8. Yeah, I agree for the most part. I don't have the advantage of a big screen in front of me, though, looking on your phone.
Well,
and
I
stuff
think
to
if she,
tell.
oh, no, I want to watch it again. But if she hadn't
Better
hit the 8
follow
first,
through here and not
Yeah,
leave.
yeah,
Wow, that's a
yeah.
good shot.
There you go.
Beautiful. I just can't believe nobody else has an opinion. Was it that close, or does nobody care?
Where's the super slow mo?
You'll have to talk to our technical director, but
No, that's
he's
Chris
not
G.
here.
Another nice shot.
$12 or $9? Which one is your tendency here?
I think I would play the 9 actually, with a little bit of right to roll around and get up on this side. But
Anywhere
that's
over by
me.
the 8, because
Yeah.
you'd have the 11 in the
Yep.
side, you could
Yep.
have the 12 down here in the corner, and you
Mhm.
get the 13 up in the corner.
Right.
Okay. It looks like.
Well-
Mason's over there right now. Okay.
She moved the 8, and this is what Laura's got left.
Safety.
Yep.
Might be able to cut it all the way up here in the corner, bottom left. Be pretty brutal.
That would be pretty brutal.
Let's take a look from our rack end here and see how bad that is. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Playing the
maybe
bank.
she's I wonder if she's playing the carom off the 11, thinking she's going to go down to that corner pocket.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Is that what she just
I
lined
think
up?
I
shot.
think that's what it looked like. And after she was looking at it, I thought, yeah, that does not look like a bad try. Yep,
I don't
she's
know why
looking.
I
I
don't
think.
feel
to-
like she has enough of that 8-ball to do that, but maybe she does. She must.
Oh, yeah. When you look at the
I
overhead,
trust
it
her.
looks like maybe. Well, it went that direction, but
I tell you, that's not a horrible leave considering.
right. Yeah.
Truthfully,
No.
9 balls a shot, and I think
Mhm.
I'd let that 9 just let the cue ball float forward, and try and stay parallel with the 8 in case he would miss it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Just center ball and roll that in. It's like everybody's packing up their stuff, so hopefully Mason moseys his way over.
Okay.
I'll make it through this game, and then that's pretty good. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought it was going to jump.
I did too. I thought she was going to push the 8 right up in front of the side pocket, but avoided that.
And I tell you, normally I would just say, oops, because Laura's going to make this, but
Right.
she's missed a few balls today,
Yeah.
so she's looks like me on the struggle bus.
Oh, she's going to bank it back.
Is she?
She
Back-
she did. She
side
called the
pocket,
side
huh?
pocket. Mm-hmm. No. Oh boy, good thing that 9 was there, because that 8
Well,
ball
let's
looked like it was
see
going
if
there.
she can take advantage. Got to play the 9.
You do.
So 9, bounce off the rail, come out
Mhm.
for the 12. Randy's name is not in the box. You're correct. No wonder she's not winning.
Oh, it was out there. What happened?
I don't know. My entire internet,
do it.
my tech guy, for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but he doesn't seem to like to work anymore. There it went. Now it's on there.
Oh.
And the score's right. Yeah, you're good. Oh,
It's the
now you
N,
just
it's not there. The N wasn't there. I had to get her last name right.
now you got Kano for Laura.
Yeah. It's because it was pre-filled with somebody else's name.
Oh. Hey, there we go. And speaking of there we go, let's see if Randy can drain this 8 ball for her first win in the match. I've got faith. And she does. Nice
And there
shot.
it is. Randy on the board.
On the board, 2 to
2 to
1.
1.
All right, and I'm going to jump out of the booth. Mason's going to jump in the booth, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot. And make sure you get out and share, please.
That on. It's cold in here. Now the real pro has joined me in the booth. Mason, good morning.
Hello. How are we?
We're good.
Good.
Randy just got on the board with her first win.
All right. That's a good start. 2-1. Okay. Yeah, Laura's a good player, so I haven't seen much of Randy, but
I have not either. Looks like Randy plays. I would guess she's maybe in the Fond du Lac area. She's wearing a
Charlie's.
Charlie shirt.
yep. Has Laura been a couple weeks now?
Yeah, like we said, Patrick could probably tell us, but
Mhm.
5 or 6 weeks maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's played well. Now, I will say you were coaching the juniors.
Mhm.
Laura has had some uncharacteristic misses, struggling just a little bit this morning.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an extra second to get into the match,
Mhm.
doesn't it? It's weird that it's kind of like such a focused game, you know?
It is. And you only need to lose focus for that millisecond to
Right.
change your game.
When's the last time you played the Queens, Sean?
August.
You gonna do it again?
No, I didn't do it again. My performance was not
Aw,
admirable.
it's shocking.
I played
to
Kelly
me.
nickel
Oh, okay.
and raced to 6. I was down 5-0.
Oh.
I did manage to squeak out 4 wins, but
Yeah. Well, that's no real register of how you play,
Yeah.
I think.
it was just not my day.
Yeah. Going for the 1.
Yeah, we were saying we're having a little technical difficulties early. We got going late, and I'll just tell Al we had Randy's name in the box out by the table, and that is supposed to register on the screen. So we apologize to her and to everyone else that they were playing for a while and her name was not
Oh,
reflected, but I think that is fixed now.
okay. That's what she needed. She needed her name back on the
She
board.
did.
Then she
She
got her
did.
game.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. 6th week. Patrick says. in the
6th
chat.
week. Thank you,
And
Patrick.
you're playing today.
I am.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I'm playing the Jesters. Although I had to laugh when Patrick sent me an and it may be auto-corrected when he sent me a message about the Jesters. It was gestures. I'm like, yep, gestures. Gestuers. Oh, that was funny. So your dad was saying some new juniors in the program this morning, and 3 of them are young ladies.
Yeah. Yes. One is Wendy's granddaughter,
Yeah.
and then the other 2 are his grandkids.
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. They all did very good. It was a good.
They
it was a good week.
seemed enthusiastic, which is the first step.
Yeah. Yeah, and I pretty new players,
Right.
but
Finding out if they love the game or not. I know I was recently talking with a friend about someone that just didn't want to play. And I said, you know what? If you don't love it, you're not gonna you have other interests, then
Right.
then do that.
Right. Yep. It definitely is something that you need to be having fun with.
You
or
do.
else-
I mean, I know many, many, many people that play golf, and they kind of are maybe sad that their spouse doesn't play,
Yeah.
but you can't make someone want to or love to play a game. It's got to
It's
come.
very true.
They have to decide for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I wondered if that young man needed something. Did you need something? No. Okay. Hello. Randy looking at that 3 ball. And it goes. She should be able to move her 6 ball out, right?
Yeah. Oh, thought so.
Oh, I thought so too. Looked like there was enough of an angle to push that out. Now she's
Yeah, kind of locked
now she's
yourself
in a little
Yeah.
conundrum.
I wonder if the 6. No, I was wondering if it went off the 15, but I don't think so. I think there's not enough. I don't think she
Yeah, the
can hit it straight
13 might
enough.
be impeding that.
Yeah.
Maybe. You know, you find out something, though, that looking at the screens here versus the table is a little bit different.
100%.
Sometimes we're looking at it saying, oh, they can't see that. Oh,
Mhm.
I don't know if they can see that. And it goes all day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Same game, but yeah, when you're able to look at different angles, it's actually good advice. Like for players, is always kind of that's why you want to walk around the table.
Mhm.
'Cause sometimes you feel like you see it, but you're not quite getting the full
Right.
picture.
What has happened to me sometimes is you have your run out or your plan in your head, and your opponent maybe misses a shot, and you don't realize or pay attention that they moved one of the balls a little bit,
Yeah.
and where you thought you had a path, if you didn't walk around the table and see it, that now that path has been closed off. You're like, oh.
Exactly.
Worst thing to do is you shoot a shot and you're congratulating yourself in your head about leaving yourself perfectly, and then you get up and look and say, "Oh no, it
Yeah.
doesn't go."
I've been there.
Oh, Laura trying the kick.
That's a good effort.
Yeah, it was. Well, she can cut this 7 ball to the left. Her cue ball should roll around, come up maybe on the top side of the 6. You think?
Yeah, it kind of looks like a fairly natural. I
Mhm.
like to
Put a
put
little right on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's calling the bank. Saw her tap her hand. on the-
Oh.
Actually, I think that makes the cue ball
Wow.
harder, but she hit that great.
She
It's
did.
Good effort.
That was a good effort. I liked the cut better just for the reason of where your cue ball was going to end up
Mhm.
versus.
Yeah, and I thought it made the potential to scratch worse, actually, by banking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But her aim was pretty on.
It was. Well, made a nice shot, pushed her 14 into a little more challenging place.
You know, and you were saying that she's kind of not quite got into it yet.
Right.
It's weird that seems to happen. You kind of like try to fight out. And then
Yeah.
you just push a ball and
Right.
lock it up again.
Right.
And you're like, oh, God.
And you
Can't I
know,
get out of
especially
this?
when you feel like you've gotten to a certain level of skill or
Mhm.
seeing the table and feeling good about it,
Mhm.
when all of a sudden you are not, so frustrating.
Yeah. That was a good shot.
That was a good shot. She played that well to set herself up for that 13 or that 14. That was a nice shot. Those are the strokes
Mhm.
I'm used to seeing from Laura.
Exactly, yeah.
She's going to have to get on the other side of the 12. She'll probably use She's going to roll down right now for the 9.
It was kind of middle
Yeah,
of everything there.
it was. I think she meant to get down with a straighter shot on the 9 so she could take the 12 in the side and then the 11 maybe in the other side and have an easy little out in the middle of the table. Well, she just opened up that pocket, so that took care of that problem. She now doesn't have to get on that side of the 12. Okay, what shot are you shooting here, Mason?
I'm gonna go for the 11 like she is and,
And
try to
roll
go.
around?
Yeah, 2 rails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like that.
Very
She hit
nice.
it very good.
She did.
She probably wanted to be a little straighter, but
Mhm.
hopefully she can hold it.
That's what that little bit of angle did to her. And she's going to cut it in the side. Yeah, well done. Laura jumps out to a 3-1 lead. I'm looking at Randi's King's Court questionnaire. She is from Fond du Lac. She said she started shooting pool at 21, so she's been shooting pool for 17 years.
Nice.
Her cue, sawdust, 19 ounce. And her break cue is a Joss. Doesn't like jump cues, doesn't like template racks, and her favorite table size is an 8-foot, normally plays on a diamond, and her favorite game is 8-ball. So just a little information on Randi.
Sawdust cue. What is that?
Yeah, I
wonder.
do not know. I assumed you maybe would because I don't. Well, what do you think here? Stripes because of that 6-ball?
Yes. Yeah, I'd start with the 10.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just make it stop shot. Try to leave for the 11.
Mm-hmm. And open up that avenue for the 13.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're
Yeah,
golden.
that's the start.
that's
Yep, and then replan a little bit, but
mm-hmm.
yeah, that didn't look like Laura.
No, it did not.
She's normally got such a solid stroke, solid contact.
And
with the
usually, when she's on, that cue ball's going in the middle of the pocket,
ball. Right.
just rolling pretty as can be.
Yeah. Yeah, that one looked like she kind of
Mhm.
twisted or
Yeah,
like fell out of
or
the shot
pushed it a
little
bit or
yeah.
something, yeah.
Yeah. But that
Randy
would be
looking
good.
at the 9.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh. If Randy can get zoned in here too, then she'll have a chance.
right. Well, everything's moved around a little bit, but that 6-ball still hasn't.
Right. And like you said, it really does kind of determine what you
It does. I mean, if
want.
the 2-ball had been sitting in front of the side pocket, you maybe could make a different choice.
Mm-hmm.
But the conundrum is you want to be at the table. Don't you? I'm sure you don't have the experience like I do, but many times going to the table or it's open and all the balls are on the table and the suit you want, there's just no good start for it.
Mm-hmm.
And you just feel like I'm putting myself at a disadvantage for taking the other one, but yet you want to be at the table.
Mhm.
That's the only time you can make something happen is if you're at the table.
Yeah, and to your point, Laura, I think did that.
Yeah,
I think she just made
did.
that choice. Technically, I guess if you can get shape up underneath
Mm-hmm.
the 6, it'll be tough, but she's clearing that route right now with
She
the
is.
2.
Oh, and she just a little bit thin on that.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. She's a little not
Just a
complete
little off.
on
No,
her
no.
on her stroke
Right.
like normal.
And I feel I'm not being critical. Laura's a great player. It's just we
Amazing,
have
yeah.
seen her great playing
Oh,
and
exactly.
she just I know
Shocking
she
to
would
me,
be the first
yeah.
one to tell us that it's not
Yeah.
it hasn't been there today yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she'll pull it around. She's
Mhm.
a strong
She
strong
is.
player, tons of experience.
Well, that's the other quality of great players is even when you don't play well, you find a way to win the game.
Right, like she still is ahead in this race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now Randy put that 10 ball in a tough spot. But on the same token, also put the 8 ball in a tough spot.
Mm-hmm.
Combination? Can she see the 11? Oh, she could see it.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Now, does that 9 ball go past the 7?
I think so.
Too bad that 8 ball's in the way. She'd have the 10 ball in the side and she could actually see her out.
Right. Yeah, she's going to have to make something work.
She's
going to
have to make something happen. Because if she leaves that for last and hits it with a hit, everything's wide open for Laura. And you don't want to give Laura.
What
That's
a
another
shot.
nice shot. Oh, can she come off here? And that 6 ball's going to impede
Yeah,
her
you
getting
maybe,
a breakout, isn't it?
Yeah, you maybe just have to take a bank shot on the 10.
I guess so. Yeah, it will bank in the side, won't it? Oh.
I find within myself sometimes I'll miss that out of anxiousness, knowing that
Yeah.
that next ball really isn't
Going to get broken out. It's going to be a challenging shot.
Right.
Yeah.
And you kind of half commit a
Yep.
little bit.
Yep.
I've done that over and over again. Still some great shots she had there, though.
Yeah, she
Couple thin
did.
cuts.
Yeah,
Boy.
she was getting into a little groove there. Would have been nice to see her make an attempt on that 10.
Mhm.
Could have been a great out for her. Listening to myself talk, this is terrible. I shouldn't even say it because it's oh, nice shot, Laura. This is what people will think now. Do you remember the Saturday Night Live skit with Molly Shannon and I'm trying to think who the other lady is, and they're doing like a podcast.
No, but
It's
I'll
where-
have to
where-
look it up.
I was listening back to one of the matches and I'm like, oh my God, I sound like the Saturday Night Live skit. That's bad. I have to change. They would say, good times all the time.
Yeah.
Remember?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Oh. They did the Alec Baldwin interview where he was making the candy. Do you remember that one?
No.
The sweaty balls.
No.
You haven't seen that skit.
There's
Oh,
some
nice shot.
wild sketches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite from Molly Shannon was Superstar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was nice. Hmm. Well, she's not giving anything away. And what she's going to like about the placement of that 5 ball is from many positions, she could break out the 8 while making the 5.
Right. Guess you just
Safety?
kick safe.
Mm-hmm.
Or unless you can see the edge of the 10.
Right.
That would actually work better, really, because
It
you
would be.
get a
You'd
safe
get
and
you-
push it
yeah.
out.
Yeah. So if you thin the 10
Mm-hmm.
and you put a little bit of spin
Mm-hmm.
on it,
Yep.
left spin,
Little
right
left,
spin,
yeah.
little left to get it to roll up
Yep.
on the left side.
And then, really, you don't have to move that 10 a whole lot. You
Mhm,
kind of just
mhm.
want to, even if you
Get it
left
away from the 8. Yeah.
lower the edge of the 5,
Right.
you're still looking pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
Transfer the pressure of the game win back, you
Right.
know, and then you're open for your next shots.
And certainly kicking at the 13
Mhm.
also works, but it doesn't solve her 10 problem.
Right.
And you'd like to see her.
You know, that turned out. Forces Laura to do something.
It does. I see Randy has an entourage of supporters here from Fond du Lac.
Yeah, that's
Normally,
awesome.
normally Mark is here with Laura. I don't see him today. Mm.
Good effort.
Well, she can't be too unhappy because she wouldn't have had. Although Randy could see that 10 all the way down, you almost have to put draw on it, don't you, to give yourself a chance at the 13?
Yeah, and so you might just choose a safety.
You might.
I often feel like, I learned a lot from Ray Skinador
Mm-hmm.
here, who plays very, technical like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Kind of, I've always been such an aggressive player, and
Right.
it worked out in a lot of sense, but Ray kind of really is good
So-
at waiting.
Right.
Yeah, wait for your opportunity.
So would you just play like a stop shot to snug up against the 13?
Yeah, or even just hit the 10 straight on and roll
Roll up
a little,
a little bit. The danger I run into sometimes with these shots, if that's what I was going to do, hit the 10 and just roll up, is I'm trying to be so careful not to go too far, is I don't give it enough and I don't get a ball to the rail.
Right.
I think she's trying to. Oh, look at
Wow,
that.
get in there.
Oh, boy. Oh,
Well, got rewarded.
she
for-
did
for
get
her effort,
rewarded
yeah.
for that effort. Oh, boy. Oh, that was a very nice attempt. Well, here is a very good opportunity for Randy.
Yeah, that's the good thing about rattling a ball.
Mm-hmm.
You're set up.
Yeah, you've got a good position ball if you get back to the table. Oh.
Yeah, that seems weird.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if she'll watch this back.
And wonder why she.
Yeah.
I don't know if she just didn't feel confident with where she could get the cue ball back on
Yeah,
the 10.
can be
That
tough
might
to move
just
the
have
cue ball out
been.
of the
Yeah,
pocket.
yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes it's if she was afraid she wasn't going to roll back up to the middle of the table. Maybe a little bit of right would have pushed it over and come back around the other side of the 10. I
Yeah.
don't know. Seems like there were options there. That's closer to the rail than I like to be. Oh, rolls it right in the middle of the pocket. Oh, nice finish, Laura. Randy just gave her too many chances. Can't give Laura that many chances. Starting to see 8-ball tournament players arrive.
Yeah, Sundays are always great.
They are. There have been, I would say the norm is somewhere between 24 and 30 players, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And no slackers in the bunch.
Right. Yeah, you get a lot of good players.
You do get a lot of good competition. So if you're looking to sharpen up your game, especially before WSPA, 10-ball on Friday nights here, 9-ball on Monday nights, and Sundays are the 8-ball. They are not handicapped. They are winter breaks,
But
races.
Tiered entry.
Tiered entry,
Yeah.
correct. So depending on your Fargo, your entry is going to be less or more.
Mm-hmm.
The benefit of playing, even if you think I'm playing a field of better players, more skilled players, I'm not going to win, it's like getting a lesson. It really is. You
Mhm.
learn so much by playing.
Yeah, and
Playing
there's
players,
that's good
yeah.
attitude. And there's a time where you might have a spot in the bracket where you've got your chances.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you get in cash sometimes. So it's
And as we talked about, not everybody, not everybody's game is there every time they play.
Right.
And that's your opportunity. Randy starts out with solids and gets rid of that one ball that might have been an issue right away. Everything's open for her. Someone is celebrating a shot. Oh, no. Damon, he is a sweetie.
yeah. Yeah, he was coming over and helping the new kids, giving some advice.
Yeah, he's got a good heart. I think I told I told your dad one of the first nights he subbed on a Tuesday or Thursday night league, and he had to play with a couple of men he didn't know. I set him up for playing
Mm-hmm.
and I was watching him across the room, and he was running balls. He was kind of keeping to himself, but by the end of the night, he was up at the table helping coach them,
That's
which
awesome.
just made me laugh.
Yeah.
And then you could see he was really enjoying himself. So
Yeah, he loves it
he
here.
does.
We're happy to have him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great little ambassador. Oh, Mark West just made an awesomely good shot on that 9. Used the 8 ball as a stopper to set himself up on the 10. Nice shot, Mark. Okay, Laura, what you got going on here? Now, I'm just going to pick your brain here a little bit. I think she left herself short on that 15. From here, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
When she was looking at the table, and as you're looking at the table too, and you look at that 13, you're just thinking playing it off the rail off the 7, right?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
wouldn't,
I
you
think
wouldn't
could-
work to try to get on the other side of it. I mean, that's a very
No.
doable shot.
Yeah, and if you hit it the right speed, kind of, you've still got a chance to block the pocket a
Yeah.
little bit. So if I'm unconfident that it's gonna actually go, I'll hit it at a speed where the 7 stays there,
Yep.
just to kind of lock it in.
We were trying to read the front of Laura's shirt. That's the Pete Hurd Memorial.
Okay. Yeah,
Sure.
Shepherds.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
That was right. Wow. That was a nice shot. Oh, this would have been so easy for Laura if she hadn't left herself a little bit short and snugged up against that 3, because she was looking for position on the 15 to get the 9. Now it's going to be a little more challenging.
Oh yeah, the shirt says part of Pete's herd or something.
Oh, there you go. That makes sense. Oh, nice shot. I was chatting with Laura a little bit earlier, and she was talking about how when she was learning and playing a lot of bank pool lately,
Mhm.
and she just feels like that has really, because last week she drained 4 out of 5 bank shots, early in the match, and she said that has really improved her banking.
Yeah,
Game.
yeah. All the different games, they
Yeah.
play together for improvement. It's
Do
like
you play a lot of one pocket?
I used to quite
Yeah.
a bit, and then there's not a lot of people around here that play
will
it,
play,
so
yeah.
it gets
I know my son likes to play.
Yeah, I
He
should
taught
play
me
Garrett.
one night. We played. He was teaching me the game. We played, and then I started to tune in and watch some of the pro matches.
Yeah.
And I texted him and said, "Are you kidding me? The first game was like 45 minutes
Yeah.
long. I don't know if I have the patience for that."
Yeah, it is a very patient oriented
Mhm.
game.
Well, I did sign up for playing the 3 cushion league. I thought, what time better than now, where most of the people around here that are going to be playing haven't played it much. I said if I wait to learn how to play it, then I'll be behind and
Right.
won't know. Although I consider it a win if my ball comes within a foot of hitting the second object ball. It's like, yes, I'm getting closer.
Yeah. That game has taught me a lot already.
Mhm.
I'm really enjoying 3 cushion.
Okay, what do you do here?
got a chance to cut the 9 down if you hit it hard enough and come 2 rails, kind of back and forth, and knock into the 315. That's, of course, pretty aggressive.
Putting left, do you have to put some left on it? Stroke it on the left
It
side?
naturally comes forward,
will?
so maybe a little bit if you just want to
Okay.
be sure.
Oh, right. I'm
Yeah.
looking at her backwards. Oops.
Oh.
I meant right. Sorry, people. I meant right English, not left. I just was looking at it backwards. See, Mike Misevich is here. Mark West. Is that Sean Scannendor over there by phone? Yeah, looks like it, isn't it? Isn't that who that is?
Yeah, I think that's right.
You know, wouldn't it make sense to start down here and just take that 3 ball over to the opposite corner? Because unless she's maybe got a plan. But taking these balls off before she gets that problem ball out is maybe not going to work in her favor.
Yeah, it's normally the opposite of what you want to do,
Right,
for sure.
right.
Well, she's got an angle.
Mm-hmm. Laura's got a stretch, so she's going to put her extension on. Is that too steep of an angle to put inside on it and get that?
No, you just got to
315?
really kind of hit it at a
Make sure you
speed
get
where
a
you're
lot of
almost
spin.
massing it
Yeah.
first. Yeah,
So hitting hard is not going to work.
right. Real finesse.
Right. Well, we're going to see.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow, overdid.
and she had it. Yeah, she overcut it. Well, this is a good opportunity for Randy. She can run that. She's probably going to want to hit it with enough speed to go up and back. So she wouldn't have to bring the 3 ball past those stripes.
Yeah, the only benefit now is if she can leave it. If she misses this 3 in the
Leave
corner,
it in the pocket.
you know, she can.
Yeah.
You know, she
So
could still
speed's
run
gonna
out
be-
here, but she's
right.
got to hit this the right speed, and she's
Right.
in control either way.
Right. And maybe there's a bigger lane than I think, you know. Sometimes, like I said, we don't see it perfectly here.
Right. Oh, get
Oh,
in there.
oh
Get in there.
boy. What a nice shot. Oh, well,
She really has made some good
She
good shots.
has. She
If a couple
has.
of those fall, this is a different scoreline. Hmm.
She meant to put that 3 ball in, I think, but
I don't know.
no.
No, because she leaves it
Oh,
like
I
this.
see. I see. I see. Yeah,
She
you're
can then set
right.
it up
You're
dead
right. You're
straight.
right. Because then Randy would have a shot on the
Yeah,
8.
I was
Uh huh.
thinking to myself that you would want to make it, and then when she hit that, I thought maybe she was trying to.
Right. Right.
But if she left a gap here, she's not gonna like it. Not sure if on
Oh,
the
you're
overhead it
right.
kind of looks
You're
like.
gonna you're gonna have to watch this because if she gets through there and then well, we'll know if the 9 moves. The 9 moves. It's not a good hit. I just hate when people shoot really hard and fast, and you're like, oh, what happened right there?
Yeah. Oh, she did make it.
Oh, and it went cue ball off the 15. Hmm. Yeah,
See,
she
that's
was
where
thinking get the cue ball out of there.
yeah, and that's where I do think what Laura did was
Smart.
intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I was thinking, oh, put the 3 ball in and leave the cue ball on the rail, and then she doesn't make the 8, and I've got 2 little ducks sitting here. But
Mhm.
it actually
It's like one
was
step
better.
before that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yours
And I
is
suppose
still a
on the
good
next
shot,
setup,
but-
she could have played a safety where she buried the cue ball behind the 15, put the 9 into the 3, and then just buried the cue ball.
Yeah.
Again, patience
Right.
being key. Oh boy. Well, Laura did her job on
Good-
these
good
last
pace,
few
yeah.
balls. Yeah, that was good pace. Yeah, Laura doesn't make that mistake that so many of us make of trying to hold the cue ball sometimes to get position. She's just very comfortable going back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a kind of a shared characteristic between people that really have it under control. Is kind of, not to overdo it and
Right.
over hit them, but recognize when it's kind of you're so far on the edge that holding it, you'd be in
Isn't
more
a good
trouble.
option.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. And 99 times out of 100, they try to hold it, and you either don't make the shot or you make the shot and then the cue ball's rolled too far and you don't have position.
Right.
Oh, somebody chiming in to find out what they'd pay to play the 8-ball tournament. Thank you, Patrick Glynn. Well, Laura on the hill, and so it's a tough one for Randy to climb at this point. Laura really breaks them up nice, but no reward. I hate it when I do this. Like, okay, just gave a gift to the incoming player. Oh, she almost got a little help from the 13. I think she mishit the 15, but it still almost went in on the 13, and the solids were wide open. Both of them actually pretty open, but now we've got a 2-ball, 13-ball situation. Although the 13, you get the 12-ball off the table, that opens a lane for the 13. And Laura is looking at stripes. Oh, I thought for a second there she hit it too soft and it was just going to hang. The one thing people that aren't used to playing on these tables have to figure out really quickly is that the shelf is very deep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember Dan Yenner had been playing the Knights for quite a few weeks.
Yeah.
Really shoots well.
Yeah, he
Dan
does.
shoots really
Mm-hmm.
well. And I was watching one of his matches and saw that he tried to roll around on a ball that was down in the pocket, and it did not touch it because it was so deep in the shelf. So I heard a couple of weeks ago you had 6 table runs at League down
Yes.
in Oshkosh. That's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wish
Yeah, it
I'd
was
been there to
cool.
watch it. Yeah. When you got to the 6th game, was that a break or not? I mean, was that a break and run, or did you have to hope that they broke dry?
Break and run.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So your destiny was in your hands after 5.
You know, and
Were you getting some attention at that point to the
Uh,
pool hall?
I didn't know that it was that I had broken a random ball. I didn't realize league was over. Like I
oh, that's
went over there
funny.
like, oh, you ran them all. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Talking about those deep-welled pockets. I had a situation a few weeks ago. Had 3 solids left on the table and I had my run out planned. Bing, bing, bing. Missed my second to the last shot, setting up for the 8-ball. Realized as I walked back from the table, oh, good thing I didn't make it because I had another ball on the table sitting deep in a pocket that I never saw.
You
I
didn't
wouldn't
even
have
see
even
it?
shot it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have shot it. I was like, I was all lined up for the 8. Are you playing in the 8-ball?
Yeah.
Did they get you in?
No. I'll try and make sure I get out there. I think Damon listened to me, but I messaged Fong.
You did message him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call him, put him on speaker, have him come.
Yeah. Long. Oh, I see Don Van Dinter's here. Oh, Carl Schmidt. All the big guns are coming out. Don shoots really well. I'm happy to see Malcolm back playing today. That'll be a good match.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see him play Jimmy. Cool Jimmy.
Yeah.
No, not me.
Chris G saved the day.
He did.
He's
he
good
has
for that.
such a good announcing voice. I do
Yeah.
like to listen to him announce. He's got that.
It does
great
work.
Voice.
He's got
Yeah. He does not sound like the Saturday Night Live sketch.
I'll have to look that up.
Good times. Think about good times. Looks like Robert. That's this little guy's name in front of us. Looks
Robert,
like he's going to be playing the 8-ball tournament too as well.
Good.
Damon, yeah.
Yeah, he plays good too.
He does. Oh, they've got personality plus. All of those kids do.
Yeah.
Just makes me laugh. Damon's playing speed pool. Okay. A miss by Laura.
A good one because
Mm-hmm.
didn't leave.
No, she took away
Randy
that
the
5 and
5
that
there.
too. So Randy's got to come down table. And you know what? Playing a little safety on that one is probably her best shot, just to hide the cue ball behind that 4-7 and improve her table down here.
29 players we've got so far.
Wow. Very good. Oh, and she played it. And did she leak out a little bit?
I think she got her.
Oh,
yeah.
she did. She got her. Well, that was the right play.
That is a smart shot.
It is.
It's good too when you're down like she
Yes.
is to still play the smart plays. you know,
Exactly.
fight till the end.
Right.
I've came back on deficits like being down 8-1 race to 9 before.
Yep.
So it's
You just
Just
took the words out of
patience.
my mouth, though. When I played the state team tournament a few years ago, we were playing a very strong team, and it was race to 9, and we were down 8-1,
mhm.
and we won
That's
the next
amazing.
8 games.
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah,
doesn't
it did. It did. It felt
It
good.
adds that
Yeah.
extra experience behind you every
Right.
time you play too. You kind of know that
Right.
you've been
It's a
able
good
to
one
do
to
that.
have under your belt,
Yeah.
knowing that the next time you're way down, you know what? You can come back.
Yeah.
Oh, good hit, Laura. I'd maybe do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, do it till you
Yeah, do it until you get ball in hand. This one's even easier to do than the last one.
There's a lot of players here today I've never seen.
I don't know this young man on table 8 right in front of us. I do not know him. And I don't know the players on 5. That's good.
Yes, it is.
I always like to see some new faces.
That's the
This
fun
is a-
thing about Sunday too.
Yeah.
Sunday always brings a
Right.
lot of a consistent group, but also like a lot of new faces too. It's good.
Oh, Chris Knapp is here today too. He plays good.
Yes. Yeah, played forever, hasn't he?
Yeah, he
Did
has.
you play at
He's
Sharks
just got
when
such
he
a
played at
yes,
Sharks?
yes, I did. He's just got such a smooth stroke. Chris, good player. Well, I think Randy thought even going for the shot there, which she ended up being right. She was still probably not going to give anything wildly away. Now Laura does have a cut on that 11.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
and it
the
could
7
hit the 7, yes,
is a
and hold
stopper.
her. It
Yeah.
is, yeah. Well, let's see what you got, Laura. We know what you've got.
Yeah,
We
it'll be
just
one
want to see it.
heck of a out. But
That would be a heck of an out. She knows it. She can smell it.
I'd say that Randy's in control here. She's just gotta.
She is. That 2 ball
Keep
doesn't go
thinking.
past the 12, does it?
Mm.
Do you push it on the inside, push the 12 the 2 into the 12 and park your cue ball on the rail there? Cuz
Yeah, or you
that would open up your 2 the next time.
Right. Can maybe play the 2 off the 11
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Well, she could get the 2 ball broken out with a shot on the 5. You hate to leave those kinds of shots for last. Well, here you go. It almost looks like the problem is you hit that 12 dead on, you're going to probably push that 2 ball up to the long rail and your cue ball's going to be down on the short rail. Oh. It's both. Well, it's okay. Leave it for Laura, guess.
Yeah.
I think she's maybe just going to safety here. Oh, she went for it. Went for the bank. Oh, boy. Well, Laura put her 11 in a interesting spot.
Are you guys going to be up 32 players today? Both sides. Alternate breaks.
32 players.
Ooh. I'm looking at this bank on the 5. She can't really follow it and miss the 2 ball, right? Do you think?
She banking it.
I think so. And she made it. Would this go off the 8? Or is the 8 too far away from the pocket?
It could.
Not the most likely shot, though. Maybe she's got enough room to cut it clean. It just looks so close. Although I'll watch YouTube videos of like impossible cut shots
Yeah.
and watch them do it and think, are you kidding me?
Oh, I think I got called.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. When this match finishes up, though, I'll need somebody to come in and turn things off. I do not know. I'm not the driver. I'm only the passenger in this vehicle. You need to go?
No, we'll
Okay.
take a second. That's
Okay.
fine. What are they going to do? Forfeit me?
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Kick me out?
Yeah. Just going to try to take this off the 8.
I was going to say
Oh,
she's
wow.
had a chance there.
Oh, my goodness. And she's caught behind the 8. No reward for that great shot, Laura. Oh, boy. This is tough when you got to bank against the rail and your cue ball's so close to the rail. And if she doesn't get a hit, that's going to be great news for Randi. Oh, and she almost makes it. Damon's giving you signals.
I
Did you
know.
get those?
I did.
He's saying, you gotta
He's saying,
go.
you got to play.
You gotta play. Okay, I'm gonna let you out. You can just push it in.
Oh, yeah. Duh. Forgot that chairs were.
All right, Mason got called to play in the 8-ball tournament, so I'm flying solo for a bit. Randy attempting the bank. And it leaves Laura an opportunity here. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy is right. Again, the only reason I go is that's just not Laura. Just not.
No, it seems like winning that last game's a challenge.
Mm-hmm. Right. No, admittedly, Laura will be the first one to tell us. I mean, she is up 5-1, but she will be the first one to critique her play today and just tell you she was just not feeling it like she normally does.
Well, and it's not a bad miss when you see that it's blocking
correct.
the 8-ball.
She left it right in the pocket. Had she not, we'd maybe be looking at a little different story. But let's see what Randy can do here. And she does put it in. And the 12 is not deep in the pocket, so it doesn't look like an easy follow shot. So maybe she's going to cross bank.
Yeah, I mean, I had a guy shoot 2 of these in one match on me and made both.
Right. And I'm not afraid if that 12 ball was a half a roll further in the pocket, I would say go for that follow.
So you're not trying to roll the 8, you're trying to double hit it.
Oh, no, I would be rolling it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mark Bell. Tim Glasheen. I'm surprised he's not here playing in the tournament.
I know. Chris, are you playing the 8-ball today?
I am.
You are
Yeah,
good.
because the Glynn brothers are going to be taking
in the
over.
booth. Yeah.
Oh, she went for the cross.
She went for the cross bank.
You called it. Now, if it sits on the rail, maybe.
Oh, no, it's going to pop right out and give Laura an easy side pocket shot. And as we already discussed, okay, she's fortunate that the 12 is not sitting deep in the pocket because she can use the rail to come back out pretty easily. We were talking about how deep these shelves are in the pockets and how sometimes you need to just draw it out. Ooh, she got a little more draw on that, but I think she's fine.
This became a tough cut.
It did become a little tougher.
It looks easy on the left side,
right?
But if you look at the overhead.
Yeah, I know.
That's quite a cut.
It's pretty pronounced. You know, though, since I've been spending more time talking about pool with Kendall, she's going to bring it back. She's going to bank it back. He talks about how big the side pockets are. It just gets in my head, and I'm like, no, there's lots of room.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. That's a way to finish it up, Laura Link. The queen maintains her crown. Laura Link, the first player to 6. Randy gave it a good try. We're happy to see her. I hope she gets back on the Queen's list.
I'm sure she will.
Thanks for your viewership, people. Stay tuned. It will be, half an hour maybe before we start the Jesters match?
Yeah, or less. We're going to start the stream a little early. We'll have the
Okay.
Glynn brothers in there, and Malcolm is supposed to be here again.
I know.
So
He's back to play Cool Jimmy.
Spread the
That'll
word.
That'll be a great match, people. You got to tune in for that night's match.
Spread the word, because I don't think he's going to play after that. I think I heard some rumors about him, win or lose, maybe he's done. So, like, you got to watch. It's going to be historical.
Chance to watch 92-year-old Malcolm play great pool.
I know, right? I'm going to be here watching it live, so.
Yeah, I will be too. Okay, thanks, people. We're going to tune out for a little bit. You stay tuned for the next matches. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Sean.
All right, over and out.
Bye-bye.